on a previous video, I had mentioned with regard to lease purchase programs that the best ones will actually provide you with a pathway to ownership. And some people don't really understand what that clear pathway to ownership means. And essentially, it's just that. Your lease purchase agreement, the purchase side of that agreement, defines the different steps involved in actually winding up with a clean title to the vehicle. With any lease purchase, you're going to have a lease part of that agreement that you're going to have to complete in its entirety before you get to the purchase part of the agreement. And for example, I know that unless they've changed it, or a garrison, for example, at the end of your lease, the purchase side of it, they have an agreement with a local bank, and the local bank will finance the purchase price of that vehicle for you, and garrison basically guarantees the loan to the bank. So they're in a sense co-signing the loan with you. And at the end of that, I don't know, 18, maybe 24-month term, could be as much as 30 months, I'd say. But at the end of that term, well, then you actually get the title to the truck. And so that's what I mean by a clear pathway to ownership. If you're in a lease purchase situation, or if you're just in a lease situation, if you go to a dealership and you lease a new automobile, brand new one, at the end of that 1, 2, or 3 year lease term, there's always a residual value mentioned in that lease, and you have the right to buy that automobile at the end of that lease. Well, it's no different with a lease purchase in trucking. If you are in a lease purchase program, you're going to have a lease portion of it, then you're going to have the purchase portion of it. And until you fulfill that lease, you have no financial interest, no financial stake in that vehicle. So all these payments you're making are not going towards the purchase of the vehicle. That's applied towards the lease and only the lease, unless it's spelled out otherwise in your written agreement. Once you get through that lease part, the purchase side will spell out that clear pathway to ownership. It spells out, you do this and this and this and this, and then you get the title to the truck. Now, there are some exceptions to that, such as John Christner Trucking out of Oklahoma. Unless they've changed, because they've been bought by Hirschbach, but unless they've changed, John Christner, in their lease purchase program, at the end of the lease, there's a $1 buyout. You give them $1, they give you the title to the truck. And that's why I said it really depends on the lease program that you're on, and whether it's a lease or whether it's a lease purchase agreement. There's always some reference to you buying that truck, and you need to know and understand what that is. And like I said, the simplest ones are like John Christner, that you come out and you drive this truck for, say, 3 years, for example, and at the end of that lease, you give us $1 and the truck is yours. We give you the clean and clear title to it. There are many, 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 many lease purchase programs available, which are nothing more than scams. And the FMCSA's lease task force, truck lease task force, is looking into all of those. But there are some good programs out there. There are some legit programs out there, whether it's just to lease a truck or whether it's on a lease purchase. It goes back to what I've said time and time and time again. You have to read the contracts, you have to understand the contracts, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to tell someone, listen, I need a couple of days to review this. I need to, ask an attorney questions about this so that I have a full and complete understanding. There's no shame in that. They may want you to sign here, need you to sign here, 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 and here. Well, wait. Let's take a look. Let's read this and understand it. And then I'll sign it. Don't sign it until you understand it fully. But I hope this clears up what I mean by a clear pathway to ownership. But if you have any questions, please, by all means, feel free to contact me. You can message me through the comments below, or you can send an email to contact@truckinggenius.com. Just contact me, and I'll do the best I can to answer your questions. You guys be safe. Take care, and I'll see you down the road. Bye.